Mark, 4-0 defeat here at home to Neilston. How do you see today's game play out?
No great, mate, is it? Worthy winners for me. I think we were miles off it. I think you can tell they're on the title charge to try and win it. And that's not saying that the boys never tried or anything. I think it's disappointing considering the form that we've got and the performances that we've put in. And I know the last couple of weeks we're talking about how hard it's been to pick a man of the match, and boys being 7, 8, 9 out of 10 collectively across the park. I think we were miles off it. Second to balls in the middle of the park, and we were talking about the distances between the defence and the midfield, and balls bouncing in dangerous areas, no winning headers, just off it collectively. I think we've maybe got one half chance for the Logan Hunter works and puts a ball across that rolls across the goal line, and it's cleared off the line. Other than that, I can't think of a time where we've challenged the goalie with a shot or anything. So when you're looking at that, I think that's a disappointing fact that we've been really good in our creative play and the chances that we've created beforehand. But just credit to Neilston. I think they've battled really well, took it to us, and I think they've been clinical. I think the 4 goals that we lose, I'm always going to be critical of some of them. I think the fourth one were dispossessed with a slack ball into the middle, and the boys rifled it right into the corner, and we go, that's a good finish. The third's for a punt that again bounces and it goes there, and he's lobbed to Jack. You're saying it's too easy. The second's a big hole in the wall where the boy smashes it through a hole, and unfortunately Jordan has to put his head on it, and he's taking it away from Jack. And again, the first goal's a long ball, so you're sitting there being really disappointed, I think, with how we lose the goals. But look, I'll just be honest, I think we get right half lightly before. I think they've been it could have been a lot better, and we didn't look like scoring today. I think we could still be playing and barely creating any chances, and collectively through the team there's not many boys out there that get pass marks today. So disappointing, but look, I've went into them and said sometimes you take a defeat in the chin and you just go, look, we've been really great and in great form since Christmas, and you go, alright, sometimes you take a wee done. There's 4 games left, and it's important that we shrug that one off and we get right back into it, and we got Yoker on the Astro, which you'd expect us to go and suit. We can maybe get the ball in. But look, it's hard to say too much about the day other than miles off it. They fully deserved it, and that happens in football sometimes. And I'm not even going, it wasn't a 4-0 game. It could have been more. Like, we were miles off the pace today, and I thought they were good, hungry. 1 first balls, 1 second balls, and you're going, if that's happening, if you're winning the majority of second balls, you're going to create chances. And I think they look dangerous and hungry, and that fact that I'm going, they're competing for the title, so they've got something to play for. Know that we've got something to play for. For me, it was a case of trying to that was potentially the 3rd scalp for the 3 fighting out for the league, and that was the motivation that we were trying to talk about. And you're talking about setting markers, individual pride and stuff like that, but look, we're just half it collectively, mate, back.
Does that just go down as one of those days where we're beaten by better opposition?
Aye, well, look, on the day, I think we've not made them have to work for anything. I think defensively we were pretty solid, but even when we were trying to get them turned and being a wee bit direct, it was so central, and we got Big Double, and he'll just eat that up for fun. And then the transition happens that they then get the possession and they go and hit us. But as I said, they've got nothing that I can say. They're like just fully were there. We threw the kitchen sink on it as well, changed formation, put some more attacking boys on, put some more wingers to try and G it up and create something. And again, I particularly that second half, I don't think we've had a shot. Maybe a long cross at the end of the keeper, but I can't think of an occasion where we've had even a half chance. So look, I think that's disappointing. That's when we will look at it. But again, Neilston get credit for that, for their defensive shape and how well they've defended and played their game. You're going, right, fine, but I find it hard, particularly at this level, for to get a couple of chances in games, and usually I'm in here saying, oh, we've had loads of chances, it could have been a bit better if we were a wee bit clinical, blah blah whatever. But as I've said to the lads, it's a hard one because you can't go through them because we've been great, like collectively battling out good quality. A hard day to no show up because normally we get G'd up for games like that, but we just won at the races today, so we can over-analyse it and go through it. But at the end of the day, we're not winning my battles. I think we were bullied a wee bit. I think the ref let a good bit of physicality and contact go, which is fine because I know they all do it different, and that was the same for both teams, and it probably suited them a wee bit more than us. But I'm clutching, that way at stuff. We've still not created anything really in the game, and that's a disappointing fact. But we take it back into Monday and Thursday to reset and then go into the Yoker game. And as I said, we just spoke to the lads about making sure that we pick back up when we get any good habits and we don't get into a rut, and we've been pretty decent at that so far. I think, what was that, 4 wins, 2 defeats, 4 wins, and then we've now got a defeat. And you go, actually, in comparison to the first half of the season, I think that's 12 games, 3 defeats, a draw and 8 wins overall. It's hard not to look at that bigger picture, but either day, well beat, miles off the pace, no one enough, and disappointed collectively, but we're not letting it end us, that way. I think we've spoke about it staff-wise, this season's been an absolute roller coaster, and everybody says it, the highs have been super high and the lows have been, I think, the lowest this year that they've been over the last couple of years, and it's took us toll. So we're going, right, we'll just reset it, calm it, alright, beat the day, you go fine, but just get us reset and get back into those good habits to take us for next week. So disappointed with the result, but we got exactly what we deserved, mate. Too many lads no at it, uncharacteristically no at it, which is the shame. But to just go for it again like they won last week as well. But I'm sure your gut mutlets will be raging with us that we've no managed to take it half them, but that's it. You can tell they were just hungry, and as I said, they've got that extra drive. I think that gears to go in, and it's nothing to do with, for me, for squad selection. We've had a good squad there. We've got a good strong bench, so we've had the resources. I think team-wise, you're only probably missing Big Dempsey, I think, really, and that's it. So just no at it, mate. No winning the aerial and physical battles. Distance has been off, and absolutely low creations for quality. Just not the races, mate. Take your defeat, move on.
Perfect. Thanks very much.
Cheers.